So the natural lighting kicks ass. Oh my fucking god, I can actually see myself. I'm just chilling in the living room. Which, this is probably a direction you've never seen before. Who's good potato spindly here, and I decided to do another edition, so there's a glare. I'm not going to hold it there. You guys can deal with it. Who's good potato spindly here, and I decided to do another editions episode. This time it's going to be on Mighty No.9. Now, there's a lot going on with this game. Very Mega Man-esque, you know, you got your scientists, you got your evil corporation, you got the whole robotic fighting, blah blah blah. Basically a bunch of the robots go rampant and you have to start destroying them to try to figure out what's going on, or at least get rid of the dangerous ones. Now, starting off the game, there were a few issues. There was no difficulty management, which that's not really a big thing, and the tutorial really didn't take you out of the game, so it was excellent, but the game took no time to gradually add enemies, which is kind of key in most platformers. You would go straight from your standard robot to flying robots to armored robots to robots that would fly over and drop crates and then start attacking you. It was something that you weren't really prepared for. And the escalation just was ridiculous. You'd be fighting one or two enemies at a time while platforming. Before you know it, the entire screen's full of them. And then it'll drop you in a flat area where it has those little crate dropping fuckers just zooming in, dropping robots repeatedly, and once you destroy all those, it's just going to hit you with a bunch of the flying motherfuckers that are going to stand in a line. Which, that's a problem with platforming games. You don't want to do that with most enemies until late game, because while they can all fire through each other to hit you, you can only hit one at a time, and the only way to really destroy enemies, or standard enemies in this game, is to shoot them roughly 3 times, zoom into them, and then try to run away, because you have to actually absorb them to get rid of them, unless they're a higher scale enemy. So, basically the biggest issue with this game is they didn't take time to kind of ease you into a dedicated play style. They kind of just went straight for it. Regardless of that, it is definitely a fun game. I do recommend it. I mean, platformers are always fun. Regardless of whether they're your game or not, they're definitely not my game, but I can sit down and play a platformer for hours. It's just, I don't know, I think it goes back to kind of the core of what everyone enjoyed in early games. You know, your Pong, your Mario, your Donkey Kong. Pong wasn't really a platformer, but it was one of the earliest games, and it was simplistic. Simplicity is one of the most entertaining thing in video games, but the more complex it gets, the more stuff there is for you to do. It all depends on what you're trying to create. And this game definitely pulls it off. It's definitely entertaining. It's just that one small thing that I would change. What would you add? Have you played this game? If not, you know, whatever. Any of the 3 things I listed, put it in the comments down below, and keep on keeping on.